Right, welcome back. This is Get Back to Your Day Jobs Extra. So for this little bit of the podcast, we're going to briefly talk about player movements to and from the club, but also clear up, without being controversial, everything that we're going to say is fact. We're going to clear up just how the registration process in the Northern Premier League works, because it is completely different to the National League. It's completely different to the North West Counties. And obviously the North West Counties is what we've always been used to. So who's joined the club since our last episode?
Well, Louis Ryan. I've got a list on that.
What an amateur.
Right. Louis Ryers came in and Paddy Wharton came in. I think Paddy came first. Both came from FC United. And they said that they were coming to Atherton to get games.
Yeah, that was the original agreement. And it worked for both because FC have a far bigger squad than we do.
Yeah.
And Neil Reynolds is obviously impressed enough with how we play our football, with our setup, to want to send his players to us. So we take that as a compliment, don't we?
Yeah.
And the whole gentleman's agreement was always Paddy Wharton wasn't going to play in the FA Trophy game.
So I don't know that, because I spoke to their media guy, but I did speak to Brad. I didn't speak to Emil. So I don't know what happened at secretary to secretary level. So they made the statement that he can't play in FA Trophy games. But I don't know what was said.
Well, that was the wording on Twitter, which is, I think both clubs have learned a little bit of how to word things on Twitter.
I think this club's different in that we speak to Emil every day, don't we? I don't know if people do at other clubs know what's going on to such a,
I don't think they do, which is why it annoyed us so much when it did all kick off on Twitter, because we know exactly what's going on. But yeah, this gentleman's agreement is, he's not playing the FA Trophy, and maybe rightly so, because FC United was still in the FA Trophy. But then, when it came to the point of we had no goalkeeper, we asked the FA. It went direct to Wembley. What do we do here? The FA told us to play him.
Oh, they said you can. He is the only goalkeeper you can play.
As long as you agree. FC United said, right, it's up to the player. Paddy wanted to play. So we're kicking off at Barrow, and then this statement comes out.
Yeah, I think the timing of that was disrespectful.
Very. But the whole thing we're trying to clear up basically is you can't loan a player in our league to another. So Dave Sherlock.
Well, this is exactly. But if we go back to the start of the season, even Jake Kenny went to Trafford.
Jake Kenny was loaned to Trafford, wasn't he?
Yeah, and I think in that instance we didn't know, this information at the time. I think we were a bit naive.
But I think in an ideal world, we would have wanted Jake Kenny back. But it's a case of you deregister the player from your club if they're going to another Northern Premier League club.
It's not
if they're going
registered
to Trafford, Mosley, Runcorn, Linz, whatever, they then have to leave your club and join the other club. It isn't a loan. And once that registration is closed, you no longer have a say over that player.
Yeah. So this happened with Brad Lynch and Kieran Nolan went on loan to Mosley. Brad hadn't played because he got sent off against Prescott Cables outrageously. But he just needed a couple of games. And he went to Mosley. Kieran Nolan had been sent off as well, so he needed some games. And then the management situation changed here, and they're not our players.
No.
That's them, and they're not on the contract here. We've got no claim to them.
No, none. So just like Louis Myers and Paddy Wharton weren't under contract at FC have no right over them at all.
No.
And that's it. I mean, I've been thinking about whether... FC United should be able to loan us a player.
Yes.
Without it being...
Well, I agree.
Because if they're good enough to play for FC and want to be loaned out to us, fantastic. There shouldn't be an issue over it. For me, I think it needs dealing with.
Yeah,
especially if we wanted to loan a player to Mosley or Trafford why can't we?
Dave Sherlock's gone to Cone in a similar way.
Yeah.
I was told it's a loan, but there is no loans.
Again, it's a gentleman's agreement.
Yeah.
Dave Sherlock might go to call and think, you know what, I like it.
Well, I can't think of a player who has loaned out that has come back. Or in the same way, people come here and they like it and they stay.
No, I can't think of a player who has gone back after being loaned to us.
Kay Noble and Ewan Murray.
Yeah, but that was
a proper
that
loan.
was a 28
a proper
loan.
Yeah, and they're under contract with Chester.
Yeah.
So they went back. I think they would have liked to have stayed, but
I mean, they might come back again at some point this season. They, it's not like, never seen you again kind of thing.
No, they were happy here.
Yeah. Right, so looking at our scribbles on a piece of paper.
We've got a couple more arrivals. So we had Ashton.
Who's Myers Wharton? Yeah, Ashton. Now, I don't know an awful lot about Ashton.
Okay. Well, I did some investigation. Ashton was at Salford City with Lynchy, and he played for Fleetwood Town in the conference.
Right.
He's a top-level player. And he's gone to Murray United. Are
they in the West Lancs?
They aren't. They are in, I forget the name of it, but it's the second division or the championship level in Australia.
The B League?
I don't know what it's called.
Is the
Bundesliga B.
Is the top one the A League?
I don't know.
It's the Didgeridoo League.
I think we'll give Australia
the Qantas Airlines division.
We'll give them a bit of an easy sign because they're having a bit of a.
So because the country's on fire, we can't joke about their second division.
Yes.
The game's gone.
So he was at Murray United and he was the captain there. I think Lynchy went over as well and played for them.
Okay.
I don't know what the standard is like. I don't know anything about
Why not?
Football, but
I bet it's better than the Slovakian 4th division.
I don't know anything about that. You're the man. You with posters of the Slovakian 4th division on your bedroom wall.
I can't. Oh, Emil might have gone to a Slovakian 5th division game with Emma.
Would not be surprised. He's a programme article, isn't he? So Ash. So Ash is now. He played for Northwich Victoria at the weekend.
Oh, we got a fun fact for this one, haven't we? Who's played the most games at Wincham Park in Northwich over the past week?
We have Dylan Glass.
Yes.
Dylan Glass came from Ashton Town, where he'd been netting for fun.
I looked at his record. He had like a goal per game ratio in the counties this season.
Yeah. He started off, he played for Warrington when he was 16.
Yeah. So, made his debut for them when he was 16.
Yeah. So I think we can expect some goals.
You could say, right, he's doing well in the North West Counties Division 1 North. But our players, when we were there, Mark Battersby was bagging for fun. Now, I'm not saying Dylan Glass is the new Mark Battersby, but you can't just say he's been playing for Ashton because Ashton have produced some very good players over the years.
Yes, Marcus Cassani was there.
Yeah, my mate Marcus Cassani. Right, Marcus Cassani, if you are watching, I don't know why you don't like me.
I think it was because I kept saying his shots.
Yeah, he tweeted, Marcus Cassani's shot hits the rope and anchor. And apparently, was it Ben Conway has then said to Marcus Cassani that it's me, that it's him. It's him you want.
I liked him.
Tag him in this video.
I will.
And then I'm adding him as a friend on Facebook.
Sorry, Marcus.
Hi, Marcus. Great goal against us earlier this season.
It was, to be fair. Great goal he scored for Warrington. In the FA Cup. Did he beat York? He beat someone on to play York. It was Tottenham. Anyway. So Dylan played for us as a substitute at Wincham Park against Witton Albion. And then the midweek after, he played for Northwich Victoria.
On a proper loan, because we can properly loan him out.
Yeah, dual reg.
Yeah, that's it. A dual registration deal.
Yeah, in the North West Counties Premier League at Wincham Park, and he scored.
Yeah.
So he stepped up.
Maybe we could just leave him in Northwich.
Every time we play there.
Yeah, just see him twice a season.
I don't think that's an option. But it's great that...
I didn't thought that one through.
No. Because a lot of the games are quite far north. It's great that they got some games. Ashton played on Saturday against Rylands, and Dylan played as well, got some minutes. So We may be seeing tomorrow against Stalybridge Celtic.
I would assume we would. It was a good time for them to come in.
Yeah.
Now, I can see an exclamation mark on your notes. I think it's an Right, why have we got an exclamation mark next to Chris Lynch?
Well, Lynch was on the bench on Saturday, and that caught me a little bit off guard. Because I knew he was registered, and I knew that he was due to play against Stalybridge Celtic in the Integral Cup. I didn't know he was making a comeback.
I'd happily have him back.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think he's played the season, has he?
No,
but he was playing for a red team on the other side of Manchester.
Yeah. In the Cup final.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's happening there. But I expect Lynchy to be playing tomorrow.
Brad back on as well.
Yeah. Sadler's unbeaten.
Sadler in there.
Sadler is unbeaten as a player and as a manager at this football club. So if you ever need a game winning, get Rob Sadler in.
And against us.
Yes, Prestwich Hayes.
Not that he ever talks about it.
No. So, registrations.
Yeah, so that is a little...
insight.
Yeah, and if there's anything else you want an insight on, then I'm sure we can... If you tweet us or DM us, we'll try and do an insight video on something else.
Yeah, I think we're going to try and do another episode soon and build up for what is going to be the business end of the season.
Ugh.
Well...
Can we have that Great Escape music playing in the background?
None of that, because we're going to be safe. We've got... Every game's winnable. Every game.
Of course it is.
I'd like to be safe as soon as possible, but...
What a sensible way of looking at it.
I know, because I'm looking forward to a day out in Buxton with no pressure.
Let's sort of fancy dress out for Buxton.
Yes. Well,
can we go dressed as water bottles?
I'm going getting dressed as Adamant, because I'm buying an Adamant costume next week.
Oh yeah, for the birthday.
So it's 80s theme Buxton away.
Right.
Thank you very much.